This scene is undoubtedly very familiar for fans of the NFL, one of the most iconic plays in NFL history. But before I play the clip for you, we need to rewind a bit. Not just to the Jermaine Kearse crazy catch, not to the Brady to Edelman touchdown, not to even the NFC Championship game. Let's go back to the NFC wildcard game, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Detroit Lions. The six-seeded Lions have the ball at their own 5-yard line. They're up 20-17 with 12 minutes left in the game. Matthew Stafford and the Lions start driving. They get 2 huge first downs like this one to Calvin Johnson. Then, on 3rd and 1 from the Dallas 46-yard line, this play.
They fake the handoff. Stafford is incomplete. Flag is thrown. Pettigrew the intended target with Hitchens in coverage.
Anthony Hitchens looks like he face guards Brendan Pettigrew here on this play. One of the refs saw it too, but the flag gets picked up. No foul on the play. Then Lions punter Sam Martin comes out to try and pin the Cowboys deep in their own territory, but he shanks it. A 10-yard punt, and dem boys are going to get the ball back at midfield. Tony Romo then goes on a drive of his own, capped off with this 8-yard pass to Terrence Williams, and Dallas has its first lead of the game. A fumble later, and the boys have their first playoff win since 2009. Tony Romo and the Cowboys trailed at one point 20-7 in the third quarter and finished the game with 17 unanswered points. This is not the Cowboys we know. This is not the Cowboys in the 06 wildcard game where the most Tony Romo play ever happened.
Dramatica. Romo holds. 19-yard field goal attempt. Oh, it is fumbled by Romo, and then Romo's going to run to the end zone, and he's going to get tackled by Jordan Babineau.
Yikes. This is not the Cowboys that lost 3 straight years in a win-and-get-in Week 17 game. The Lions let one slip away here, and they knew it. Let's jump ahead for 1 week. It's the divisional round. The Cowboys are taking their crazy home win into Green Bay against Aaron Rodgers in his prime. But it didn't seem to matter, as the game went back and forth deep into the fourth quarter. Eventually, Rodgers throws to Rodgers for a touchdown. It's Rodgers squared, and the Pack is up by 5. That sets us up for our moment. It's 4th and 2. Romo has the ball at the 32-yard line with 5 minutes to go, and Jason Garrett decides to go for it.
Try from this spot. 4th down and 2. Here's one down the sideline. Pass caught by Dez Bryant. They're going to mark him inside the 1. And a brilliant catch by number 88.
Okay, upon first glance that looks like a catch, correct? Maybe even a touchdown, but at the very least, a catch. Then when you look at it, there's just a little bit of evidence that plants a little doubt that it's not a catch.
I haven't seen anybody go up and make plays on balls in the air the way that Dez Bryant has. Wow.
That little juggle there. But still, that juggle could be meaningless if in fact Dez Bryant made a football move. Ah, yes, such an arbitrary term, football move. But you can be the judge.
After review, it has been determined that the receiver did not maintain possession of the football during the process of the catch.
Long story short, the call gets overturned. Dez takes off his helmet as usual, and it's turnover on downs. The Packers get it back, and the Cowboys defense just can't seem to stop them. And Ron Rodgers is moving on to the NFC Championship. The Cowboys could argue that they lost this game due to the refs, which is a compelling argument if you really believe Dez did indeed catch it, but still. Dallas's defense still had a chance to stop them, but instead, the Cowboys let it slip away. That's heartbreak number 2 of the 2014 NFL playoffs, if any of y'all are counting. Fast forward to the next week. It's the NFC Championship game, Packers and Seahawks, the 1 and 2 seed matching up in the loudest place in the NFL, CenturyLink Field. I'm running out of time here, so let's cut to the chase. It's the fourth quarter, the Packers find themselves up by 12, and then Russell Wilson throws a pick with just over 5 minutes left, and Green Bay can seal a win with a few first downs, except they don't. Russell Wilson got the ball back with 3:52. At this point, Wilson's 4 interceptions didn't matter as he still had some magic left in him. Touchdown off a read option.
Down. From the 1, it's 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson keeping it for the touchdown.
Then an onside kick to remember. touchdown Marshawn Lynch, then a wild 2-point conversion to Luke Wilson. Remember that with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left, the Seahawks trailed by 12. Now with 1 minute and 25, they led by 3. Amazingly, the speed in which they scored was a bad thing because Aaron Rodgers has time to tie the game or even win it. He hobbles for a first down to get in Mason Crosby range here. And now, the veteran kicker from 48 yards out.
Good snap, good hold. Crosby is good. And this game is tied.
And overtime we have. But the ball, the Packers wouldn't have. Russell Wilson makes the Packers defense pay just like he did on his last 2 drives, and he finds Jermaine Kearse for the walk-off touchdown. The Seahawks earned their second straight Super Bowl trip. As for the Packers, they had a 12-point lead with the ball with 5 minutes left. Nothing crueler can happen to a sports fan than what happened to Packer fans at the end of this game. They went from the high of thinking they were headed to Aaron Rodgers' second Super Bowl in 5 years to the sinking low of allowing 21 points in the last 5 minutes of total game time. The Packers let it slip away, and this was the third major heartbreak of the 2014 NFL playoffs. So, one more step left in this ladder of heartbreak hell. The Super Bowl. The 49th installment featured, of course, the Seahawks you just saw, and the Patriots, making their 6th appearance in the Brady and Belichick era. It's the 4th quarter, 10 minutes left. Seattle leads by 10 points, and they are on the brink of a second title in a row. Then, as if out of nowhere, Tom Brady happened. They scored 2 times to go up by 4 on touchdown passes to Danny Amendola and Julian Edelman. The good news for Seahawks fans, though, they had the time. 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to lead a drive that needed to go the length of the field. Russell Wilson never had it so easy, and he made it seem this way for a while. Then from the Patriots' 38-yard line on first down, deja vu all over again for Patriots fans.
Brilliant speed, so Ryan has to be careful.
Russell in the pocket. Russell for Kearse, and that's broken up again. And is it, but somehow, did he wind up with a football?
I think Butler hit it, and it fell right back down to the ground. That's exactly what happened.
It was a trifecta for crazy Super Bowl catches to happen against the Patriots. Let's flash back once again.
Pressure from Thomas off the edge. Eli Manning stays on his feet. Airs it out down the field. It is caught by Tyree. And now with 59 seconds left, the Giants needing a touchdown. The ball is at the New England 24.
4-man rush. Eli throwing into traffic on the sideline. They're going to rule it a catch by Manningham.
This is absolutely brilliant. If he makes this play, let's watch his feet. Clean catch. And remember, there is no force out, so you have to make the catch cleanly and get both feet down in bounds.
Contact doesn't matter at all, even if you're contacted out of bounds. It used to be.
These catches were no doubt on Patriots fans' minds, and for a while, it seemed like it was not meant to be for Tom Brady to win another Super Bowl. A Marshawn Lynch run down to the 1-yard line, and with the clock bleeding down, the Seahawks were really on the brink this time. But wait, I have to add more suspense. You know what's about to happen, but let's review. The 2014 NFL playoffs featured 3 straight games where a team stole a win and then went on to lose the next round in a heart-wrenching fashion. It was perfect symmetry. The 2014 NFL playoffs were a factory of sadness.
That's up on the left. Play clock at 5.